Just let me know.
Okay, it's recording now.
What's up, YouTube? I'm here in Medellin, Colombia, with fellow YouTube blogger and fellow traveler Carlton from Carltons Travel, and we're going to talk about Medellin, Colombia, and talk about what we do down here. So, with no further ado, I'm going to introduce you and ask Mr. Carlton. Thank you for coming on my channel.
Nice to have you, Jose.
All right, awesome. Look, the first question is, when did you come to Medellin?
Well, I've been traveling to Medellin off and on for about 3.5 years, and decided to just move here last July.
Okay.
Loved it so much, I decided to stay.
And what did you do before, and why did you choose Medellin, Colombia?
Well, I was a banker. I worked for some of the big banks, Wells Fargo, Wachovia Bank, about 30 years in banking, and I probably retired, semi-retired about 5 years ago.
Okay.
Went through a divorce and just stopped working and traveled a little bit, most of the DR and all over the Caribbean. And then heard about this place. It's always on the list of places to retire because of the weather, the cost of living. So let me check it out. So it's about 3 years ago, back and forth, and I just loved it so much I decided to move here.
Awesome.
Good decision. I love it.
Awesome. And when you did some traveling before that, is that correct?
Yeah, I did
that?
A lot of times in DR and Bahamas and Cayman Islands and Jamaica, all over the Caribbean.
Okay, so compared to Dominican Republic, why did you choose Colombia?
Well, I like it over there, but the main reasons are probably the infrastructure. Look at Medellin. There's no black house. You don't see a lot of beat-up cars. The taxi drivers have meters. It's a lot of things that the lights don't go out. So there's a lot of things that were pleasant, and the weather's beautiful. It's called the city of eternal spring for a reason. It's beautiful. So a lot of advantages over DR.
Excellent. What would you recommend for somebody who's considering coming down to Colombia, that's out there and just kind of flipping through and seeing our channel? What would you tell that person if you want to just?
I would tell them first, come for a visit for maybe a week. Not just a weekend, for a week. 7 days, 10 days. Look around, get to know the area, make sure something you might like. Most guys I tell that visit for the first time, they love it and they come back. I have many cases of guys coming here for the first time and they're back within 2 weeks or a month to check it out.
In America, Medellin has a stigma even 29 years later because of Pablo Escobar, and everybody is concerned about that. There is a drug here known as scopolamina, aka the other street name for it is dragon's breath. And can you tell us a little bit about that and what are the concerns with that and what that drug actually does?
Well, I've read a lot about it. I've known 2 people that said got hit by it, but it might be kind of over-exaggerated. I've never had a problem with it, and you have to be careful. When I heard if you put it in the drink or sometimes put it in your skin, it can really make you like a zombie, and you'll follow their instructions and come to your apartment and move your stuff out. They'll rip you right off. And so you have to be very careful. Not only in your drink. I heard if you put it on like clothing or paper, and it goes to your skin, it can really affect you. There's been a case a few months ago where a tourist got killed from the effect of it. You could be out for 12 hours, wake up and not know what happened. Everything is gone. So you have to be careful. Don't pick up be careful with your drinks, obviously. I want to bring this a lot of times if guys take girls to their apartment, they can put it on your skin, like their breasts. And so you be very careful, have them take a shower first. Just be very cautious and you'll be fine. I never had a problem, but I've heard 2 people that got hit by it.
It's a very real danger out there, and it's something that people need to be aware about it. Don't drink anything, don't take anything don't leave your drink unattended.
Right.
This is very serious stuff. Now, coming over here to Medellin, Colombia as an African American man, have you encountered any kind of racism, that kind of thing? Was that one of your incentives in coming down, because there's a big thing with feminism in America and how women are becoming more masculine, that kind of thing? Was that one of the deciding factors in Colombia?
Yeah, I talked about it on my channel, Carlton's Travel Adventures. I hate to generalize. I always say I hate to generalize, but I know a lot of the guys come here now because women treat them a lot better supposedly than American women. But I said I hate to generalize and piss off the American women. But I think it's a cultural thing too. South America, they treat you a little different than the American. They're always competing in the business, and it's just a cultural difference in the way women treat you here versus the United States.